What's up, guys? It is Parker J. Smith here. If you don't know me yet, I own and operate remote cleaning businesses. These are referral agencies for home services, particularly cleaning. You are about to watch me secure a $25,000 annual deal in just 10 minutes. So you guys are about to watch a live close, someone that I was able to book a walkthrough for. Now, admittedly, when you're dealing with a large commercial property or something like this, you never really close them fully on that first conversation. But over the next 10 minutes of this video here, you're gonna see exactly how I structure the call. First, gathering information, asking questions, and then as the call goes on longer and longer and we cover more and more topics, I'm slowly trying to gather as much info as I can about their existing cleaning service, why they're maybe making a transition, and what they're looking for from their new service provider. This clean more than likely will end up being around a 4-hour service for the larger property, maybe a 2 to 3 hour service for the smaller property. The larger one being twice a week, the smaller one being once a week. We're probably looking at around 10 hours a week of service. This will make me about $1,600 to $2,000 a month in recurring revenue from one phone call that you're gonna see elapse over the next 10 minutes here. So buckle up. You guys will notice the whole time I'm taking notes, I'm writing down everything that the customer is saying and being very detailed so that when I follow up via email, which was now yesterday, I'm able to pick up right where we left off, get the walkthrough and introductory services on the schedule, which they already are, and then ideally look after the first service to get some type of mid to long-term agreement in place over the next 6 to 12 months that will lock that customer in for us and make me $25,000 a year for the life of my business just from 10 minutes of work. When I was recording this exact call, I was live on a workshop within the Drop Service Academy. This is something that I do at least 3 times a week. I go live, answer questions, and actually take real sales calls, do real follow-ups, and real outbound cold outreach to show exactly how you can do it and build a huge book of business in as little as 3 months. So if you're interested in joining the Drop Service Academy or learning more about the business model that I've set up that goes behind this call that you're about to watch, make sure you click the link in my bio and reach out to me there.
Finish recording, you may hang up.
Oh, just calling me back. Hey, is this Kimmy?
Yes.
Hi, Kimmy. This is Parker, owner of Madtown Maids. How are you doing?
I'm good. How are you?
Very good, thank you. I got your service request here on Google, and I just wanted to follow up with you and give you some more information and kind of get something scheduled for you. So I see you're looking at a few offices, deep cleans. So would this be, it looks like 2 office locations that need deep cleaning every week. Is that correct?
Yes, so we have our Park Street location that we're looking to have deep cleaned twice a week, and then we have our Butler Street location that we're looking to have deep cleaned once a week.
Okay, perfect. So Park Street twice a week, Butler Street once a week. Now,
yes.
For both of these services here, when you say, deep cleaning, is deep cleaning, you're saying that because you have a lot of foot traffic and it gets dirty quickly, or is it more so it just really needs to maintain a very high level of cleanliness? What is deep cleaning?
Our Park Street location, yes, we have tons of foot traffic. Most of our staff is primarily stationed down here, so there's constant in and out traffic here. There's always people here. There's always kids here. Our staff in the back, there's like a little kitchen area. So there's, staff is always utilizing that space. There's offices in the back. So it's a lot happening at our Park Street location. So yes, we just kind of need someone to keep up with the maintenance of it. And then our Butler Street location, it's just for cleansing purposes. Like if there's not a lot of foot traffic down there, but we do still like it to be presentable for, when people do come in. So that's why we're only looking for once a week with that one.
Understood. And I'm sorry, just out of curiosity, what is this company?
It's Urban Triage.
Urban Triage. Okay.
Yes.
And can you describe the spaces for me? Are the 2 spaces really similar, or is one significantly bigger than the other? Or
yep. So our Park Street location is definitely bigger than our Butler Street location. Our Park Street location, it consists of like the front end reception area, and then there's a wall, and then you go around the wall, and there is a very open kind of like meeting space. and then it has like 6 to 8 tables in there, but it also has like a little sitting area with a coffee table and 2 chairs. And then if you go down the hall, there's a kids room, there's 2 bathrooms, and at the end of the hall is where the kitchen is, but at the end, that kind of branches off to like another sitting space. And then on the left side, there's a door that enters into our call center, which holds 6 cubicles. And then on the right side, if you enter into that little space, that holds 1, 2, 3, 4 desk space and 2 offices.
Okay, so it's a pretty substantial, size here.
Yeah, so that's our Park Street office, and then our Butler Street office is, you just kind of come up the stairs. There's a little sitting area. There's 2 offices, and then you go down the hall. There's a little kitchen. There's also 2 bathrooms there, and then there's 1, 2, 3 office spaces, and then that's it.
Okay, so it seems like less kind of common spaces, and then you've just got some offices and not so much of like the cubicle call center type spaces and things like that. Okay, so Kimmy, I guess my next question would be for you, when you say a deep clean, would you guys be interested in having like your interior windows cleaned every time? Are we talking about, in the kitchen spaces, are we wiping out the insides of the fridge? Are we like doing really full service or not really?
So no, our staff is responsible for like keeping the refrigerator and stuff clean. So if we need you to do that, it'll be more so about making sure the walls are clean, making sure the floors are clean, making sure there's tissue in the bathrooms, making sure the bathrooms are deep cleaned because the public does use our bathrooms. So we just like to make sure those are very nice and presentable. Making sure the front end is, all the tables are clean and sanitized. The floor is vacuumed. Just like make sure it's organized, presentable. We have like a leather couch, just kind of wipe that stuff down. There's a glass table, make sure there's no fingerprints and stuff on that. Make sure the office, the staff in the back, their little cubicles, their desks and stuff are wiped down, and the spaces are vacuum cleaned and things like that.
Okay, understood. Yeah, this is something that we do a lot of currently, like these kind of office spaces where the deep cleaning is much more appearance focused. There's not really a lot of like grime being built up because of how frequently they are cleaned.
That is definitely more appearance focused.
Exactly. Yeah, perfect. Okay. So Kimmy, some questions that I would have for you, just because I do recognize that these 2 spaces are pretty different, and what I prefer to do for any type of very frequent service like this, just because it can vary widely in terms of how dirty it gets between cleans, particularly on this Park Street one because it's being cleaned so frequently. What I normally like to do is to set up an introductory service that is actually hourly. Now for the intro service, what we would then do is we send our team there, we give them the full scope of work. You have someone that would be there to actually walk the property with them, make sure they understand everything. Obviously, I'll also relay it to them. But then we have an app, they'll clock in on the app, they'll knock the full service out, everything that you guys want done, make sure that we have everything up to specs. And then from there, I can use that timestamp to get a really good feeling for what a flat rate service would look like that's the most fair to you guys. Because if I'm just flat rate quoting based on square footage, there's a high probability that it ends up being more than you'll really need just because of how frequently you're getting the service done.
Yeah. Okay. Are you able to send me all of this information in an email and let me get with our scheduling and we can schedule something to have you guys come out?
Yeah, absolutely. So just so that I have, because I'll send it all over within the email. I know you said you're going to talk to scheduling. Are you guys currently have a cleaner that you're replacing? Is this like we're going to look to be in, next week, or is it, what is the timeline?
We're looking to have you replace a cleaner that we already have.
Okay. And what has been the issues that you've had with that existing cleaner, just so I can make some notes here?
Just so far, it's been price-wise, they're really expensive, and then just like missing some of the things that we continuously, express that we need cleaned.
Understood. And what are some of those things, just so I can make sure that we start on the right foot for you?
Like the kitchen trash is one of them. Like it's like if they come on a Friday, it's left all weekend because they forget to come, which is what they normally do. They come on a Friday, they forget to take the trash out, so it's sitting all weekend. Which now that causes odor when you come in on Monday. Things like that, like they'll clean one bathroom and not clean the other. So we're just looking for someone that's going to be a little more thorough with what we're requesting.
Yeah, it basically just sounds like you're paying a premium price for not a premium service.
Yeah.
Okay, so let's see. I've made some notes here. So Kimmy, what's a good email address for you?
It's KWALLER@urbantriage.org.
Okay. And then Kimmy, just so that I also have a reference point there, I don't know if you know this offhand, but what is your current cost for cleaning services been?
I'm not sure, but once you email me, I'll figure that out and I can respond to that email.
Awesome, yeah, because I'd love to just come in and do a better service, more consistent, higher quality for the same or potentially even a lower price, just depending on what your current structure has been. So, the more info you send me, the more that I can do on my end. But I think this first service,
That sounds great.
yeah, this first service will almost serve as like a mini walkthrough and a clean. So we'll be able to see the space, get familiar, do a service, show you guys the quality that we have, and then from there, we'll work together to build out a price and move forward from there.
That sounds absolutely perfect. Thank you so much, and I'll look for that email, okay?
Sounds great, Kimmy. It's going to be coming from support@Madtown Maids, all right?
Perfect. All right, thank you so much.
Thank you, Kimmy. You take care. I'll be reaching out to you shortly
You
here.
too.
Bye-bye.
Okay, bye-bye.
I hope you guys enjoyed that live close video. This was a unique call. 2 commercial properties, a lot of square footage, and a lot of opportunity with 3 services every week. A unique tactic that I use, it's very slept on in this industry, is assume the sale, right? If you notice, we are now booked in for a walkthrough and an intro service, not just a walkthrough, an actual paid intro service, and I never even said the price. Go back in that video, I never even said the price because I assumed the sale. I said, this is what you need. We will give you a reasonable rate and we will make sure that the fulfillment is dialed in. We'll be at or around your current service provider and we'll make it happen. Didn't even have to give a price, didn't even have to deal with price objections or anything of that nature. So guys, if you enjoyed this video and you want to see more sales and closing content, make sure you smash the subscribe button. I'm going to be posting all things remote cleaning as I have been. If you guys are interested in working with me directly and starting your own business with the Drop Service Academy, just hit the link in the description. You can fill out a form and book a call with my team so that we can find out if you would be a good fit for building and scaling your own remote cleaning business. And if you want a way to test the waters and dip your feet into remote cleaning without a large upfront investment of any kind, we have the brand new $28 DSA Playbook that breaks down all the fundamentals and introductory information you're going to need to get started in this industry, which is also at the link below in the description.